Hello, everybody. So, got a new news story. Let's just get into it, shall we? It says here, wife wants to be stay-at-home mom, but husband forces. He uses the force her to work full time. Is this fair? All right. In modern relationships, we all stuff. All right. Skip that part. OP, original poster, and his wife are in late 20s, in their late 20s, in late 20s, and have one baby together. They both live in Mississippi and make around 40K a year. Uh, they're messing up English a lot here. He makes around 40K a year, and his wife works part time and makes around 20K a year. All right. So she works part time. She makes half the amount he makes. The fuck? She works part time and makes half what he makes. He works full time. This is very odd. It sounds like they're both making very low pay right now. And they're having a kid, and he needs to start making some more money. I don't know what the hell is going on. If she can do half the work and make around the same amount an hour that he's making, he needs to start working harder. That's weird. They do okay. They don't do okay. I don't know why they're starting families. They're not prepared for this kind of shit. Like their bills and rent are paid on time. It better, because they're not keeping their home if it's not. They don't live as comfortably as they want. Yeah, obviously. Let's see here. How did the financial problems start? Some dumb financial decisions were made. I spent 4,900 on an engagement ring. Oh my God, that is stupid. Bro, you're already poor, right? You're already poor. You first of all, you're paying that much for the engagement ring, not to mention the actual wedding ring that you have to buy. You have to buy yours as well. That's probably cheap. Then you have to pay for the wedding, which is going to be expensive. Then the honeymoon. Uh, just and now you have a child on the you're dumb. You're too stupid. You're too stupid to live. I don't understand. I don't understand how this even happens. You're just too dumb. She wanted a big carrot. Well, she should have got a rich husband. So I tried to get her a ring she was happy to wear, and then my wife dropped her online university classes because it was difficult balancing a baby and working. So she was doing classes to what? Get a better job? And now she doesn't want to work anymore. She wants to be a stay-at-home mom. Then maybe he should pick up those classes and get a better job. This is just weird. I don't understand what they're doing with their lives. OP's wife does not want to work, which is adding adding to his financial problems. His low IQ is adding to his financial problem. She hates working. No shit. She complains about working all the time. well, that's probably how you know she hates working. Jesus Christ. Even at work, she texts me saying she wants to go home and be with her family. Well, that is a fucking obvious hint that you need to start making more money so she's not doing this anymore. She hates her job. She wants to be with the baby. You need to start making some more money. I don't think you're getting the hint, buddy. But the way our finances are moving, it's not possible. Well, you need to start moving it in a different direction. You don't seem to be proactive here. We're just not on the same page on this. Why is that? Why is that? She couldn't make it more obvious as to what you need to do, but yet you're like, oh, I don't, she just doesn't understand what's going on. We're just not on the same page. You're stupid. Her mom offered to watch our baby since she loves to spend time with her grandchild free of charge, but the wife doesn't want to do that because she wants to be with the baby. No goddamn shit. She wasn't looking for you to get rid of the burden of the baby. She wants you to get rid of the burden of the job. She hates the job, like you said. You seem to think that as long as you're comfortable, everything is fine. As long as you can take care of your bills and everything will be fine. You need to start making more money. She can get as much money as you can working the same job, apparently, but she does half the amount of time and she makes half the amount that you do. You, sir, are a loser. And she's giving you a hint that you need to start making more money so that you can cover both of you. Even though the living cost is very low, they're still struggling. No shit. The cost of living in Mississippi is meager. Most people live comfortably off $2,700 a month there. Yeah. Most people do that comfortably when they're not buying expensive rings that they can't afford or having babies. You know, they live very comfortably. But then you, sir, decided to marry a woman that has expensive tastes, even though she can't really afford that. Instead of marrying a rich dude or richer guy, she's either overweight or not very attractive in other ways, or she cares more about love than she does money, and she chose you. But now that this baby she's realizing that she doesn't want to work anymore. And that's more important to her, being with the kid. And you, sir, need to start making more money. Or leave your wife, because your relationship is not going to last very long because she's miserable. And if she's miserable, she doesn't give a shit about how you feel. Sorry, that's just how it goes. OP just wants to live a comfortable life with his family. Well, he wants to be way too comfortable. He needs to start getting uncomfortable and start making more money or get a new wife. Is he wrong in asking his wife to work full-time? Here are some responses he got. Let's see what they suggested. Write up all expenses and earnings. My opinion would be for you guys to sit down together and write. No, that is terrible advice. He already suggested that the mom can watch the baby, try to take care of the burden, but she's like, no, I want to be with the baby. She constantly calls him and lets him know she hates her job. She doesn't need an accountant. She needs a husband that's making more money. This is terrible advice. Logic does not negate emotions. She feels a certain way. You telling her certain details and what this is why you need to keep doing what you're doing, even though you hate it, is not going to solve the problem. She's still going to feel the way she feels. This is stupid. This is stupid advice. He either needs to make more money or get a new wife. Take the help of babies. Already been through this. Doesn't solve the problem. They're already doing that. Continue to do part-time job. Babies are babies, short time. Oh my God. No. The best way to handle this situation is for him to come up with a plan. He lets her know that what they do, they have a plan together. She's going to start working full-time again to make a certain amount of money while he works to getting a promotion or a different job, to where he can cover both of their expenses and they can both get what they want, where she's a stay-at-home mom and he's making enough to cover both of them. So he has to create a plan that moves towards her goal in a way that is satisfying to her and satisfies both of their situation. But in that plan, she's going to have to work a certain amount of hours. So you introduce logic where you're like, okay, you're going to have to do a little bit more work for a short amount of time until we can get to where we can be. That is a good compromise where she's satisfied with working a little bit longer, knowing that there's a goal at the end. And that way you can get to where you need to be in a logical way where she's not constantly hounding you and trying to make both of you miserable because she hates her job. That's the best way to handle the situation. None of this telling her to keep doing what she's doing, even though she fucking hates it. Because he's obviously way too comfortable and he has no plans to make more money. Because it's like, well, we're in Mississippi. We don't need this. I'll just spend $4,000, almost $5,000 in this ring. She wants it. Come on, man. Come on now. Plan for the future. You also need a plan for the future. College fund, yeah, expenses are just going to go up the longer you guys live, and when the kid grows up, or if you have another kid, all of that shit. So he needs to make more money. Being a stay-at-home mom is not an option. Telling her that is stupid. No. Cut your unnecessary. They can't cut any unnecessary expenses. All the expenses they have left are unnecessary because they're already in debt because of the ring. Stupid advice. Stupid advice. Look for another job. Oh my fucking God. All right. We're done here. We're done here. Until next time.